Today, lads, I'm going to be showing you how to set up PALETOOLS for FC25. By far the best way to just craft SBCs, crafting upgrades, whatever you want. Let's get into it. If you're looking to improve your team in FC25, lads, you need to head over to U7Buy. They have the cheapest coins around and a super reliable service. You can also save yourself a cheeky 6% off at checkout when you use my code ALP. And right now, lads, U7Buy's Christmas lucky draw is on. It's 100% free to enter and 100% chance of winning. You could win a PS5, FC25 players, points or coins, and you can complete some daily tasks to get yourself some extra entries. Link is in the bio. Get involved. So diving in with the setup for PALETOOLS, lads, all the links to get onto the screen to set up PALETOOLS will be in the description, so fear not. All you need to do is a really simple setup. Come onto this screen here. You want to, if you're setting up on PC, there are options for like mobile, Android, so on. But we're going to be exclusively looking at PC today. All you need to do is grab this link and drag it into your favorites bar at the top. And that is literally the setup. It is that easy. That old version we had there was the one I've been using, but we'll start the process from the beginning so you guys can see how simple this is to set up. There is a new tool that EA introduced for, you know, filtering out players. You guys are probably using it. It's still nowhere near as good as this, lads. This is far more intuitive than anything EA ever got, to be honest. So once you've dragged that into your favorites bar, all you need to do is go across to the web app, your normal setup. This is what you normally see when you go into web app. And to activate PALETOOLS, all you have to do is click PALETOOLS in your favorites bar and it will load up like this. And you can see you've got all this. You can set up in grid mode, wide mode, whatever. But we are going to be looking at setting this up for the crafting upgrade that's out now. So we just want to grind that. There are a load of things about PALETOOLS that, honestly, I don't know why EA don't have this built into their web app. They honestly don't want to make your life easy at all. But if you go into things like Club Analyzer, it'll load up and you'll be able to see exactly how many commons you got, how many rares you got, how many specials, bronzes, silvers, so on. And you can literally go into like the granular detail with it, where you can look at that, how many particular sorts of ratings you have, rarities, how many you have from each league, nations, and then like the bought for. Like, this is actually incredible. If you want to manage your club to the maximum and do it quickly, this is just unbelievable. But the reason why we are here is for the crafting update grade. So let's go into SBCs, favorites, and let's go to the crafting upgrade. We've done a few with them, but not anywhere near the amount we need. Where is the crafting upgrade? Oh, there you go. We're going to favorite it for now. We'll go over to favorites and winter wild card crafting upgrade. So trying to grind this on console is just a ball ache. So you need one rare player and players exactly quality gold. So we are going to set up a filter on PALETOOLS so that it uses only the players we need. So it's going to use one gold every single time, one gold rare every single time, and then 10 commons. So to do that, you need to go into edit SBC template. You want to add two filters. So we need one for the rares, one for the commons. So two filters. What you want to do is switch both of these onto rating low to high. So you're using all those low rated cards first. You want to check SBC storage. So that's not just going to exclusively use SBC storage. It's going to take from your SBC storage as well, which you want. You want to get rid of those low rated cards that have been building up in your storage. You want to do ignore player position for both of them because we just want them going in anywhere. You can set up important leagues. I'll show you how to do that afterwards. But I don't check it. I don't use it at all. And then what we need to do is go, so we'll do rares at the top, rating min, we'll do 75. And then max rating I'm willing to put into this, say 81. And then player count, we want one rare. So we go gold, rare. If you want, you can be more specific with a nationality, but obviously doing a crafting upgrade, you can just leave it quite vague and it'll just pick up everything. And then for the bottom one, we don't want a min and max rating. We just want to use all our commons. So we just go gold, common, player count, 10, and then we can do, just make sure that's all right, low to high. You can check in tradables only if you don't want to use any of your tradable cards, which is never a bad shout. I'd rather discard them than use them in an SBC. So that is the filter setup for this particular SBC. You can literally do this with anything. So if the player pick comes out or next week, you're able to just kind of go in and you'll be able to just set it up, these parameters, to the way for the requirements of the SBC. So you can literally do this for any repeatable SBC. So all you need to do then is go back to the SBC. You'll have this, and you will literally, all you'll need to do is go here and go, if we just refresh, so it should say we've got a template. There you go. So you want to use that, you can literally do the T key for this, and it will build using the template you've just created. So you go like that, T, and it literally populates every single time. So you've got the 10 commons with the 1 rare in any position, and you can literally submit it like this. How quick is that? You can get this crafting upgrade, then we'll do 10 just for reference. But versus doing it on the game, like, this is undefeated. What, we've done 5 in about 2 seconds. Let's get it all the way up to 20 completions. Why not? Why not? You can, if you're concerned about dumping in cards that you're saving for like Evos and things like that are lower rated, you can lock them so they don't end up being picked up by the system, which again is perfect. So there you are. We completed this, or how many times? Also your pack stacks, you can see. So we just completed that 13 times in less than a minute. It's absolutely unreal. So if you want to protect certain players, you can go into your squad. If I was submitting, of course, these are not going to get picked up by my filters because these are all higher than 82 rated. But just for reference, if I didn't want to get Ronaldinho, you know, didn't want to accidentally submit him into an SBC, you can literally go into this card and just click lock player, and you'll get this little padlock on him, and he will never be able to be submitted into an SBC until I unlock him, which is fantastic if you've had, like, I don't know, I was holding on to like a first owner, Eric Garcia, that was 78 rated. I didn't want to put him into an SBC, so I was able to lock him and just made sure he didn't get submitted, which is a bit frustrating when you hold on to those first owner cards, especially for Evos, and then you accidentally submit them. But there are a couple of settings that you can use on PALETOOLS. If you go to the home screen, where do we see this? We go to PALETOOLS. So if you go into this here, you can configure a few different settings to make it a bit more personalized to you. Just for your reference, lads, there is an option to use a sniping bot on this app. Do not use any sniping bots. This is, come here, any sniping bots on this game, because you will get banned. The system will pick you up if you're using sniping bots. Just use this to build SBCs, and that is that. I've been using this tool for a few years now just to build SBCs, and I've never had any issues. You will, if you craft, I think, more than, I'd say, 50 player picks in like a really short space of time, you'll get a soft ban which can last like an hour. But if you craft, say, 50 player picks and then go on to the game, you'll be fine. So you craft 50, go into the game, open them up, and then come back into PALETOOLS. You can craft another 50. You should never really get a soft ban. You'll get soft bans if you are just crafting too many, lads. So just you know, slow down. Don't get too excited. I don't use any of these settings. The only thing I have turned on is claiming rewards, the club analyzer, because it's amazing. The compare price, that's another thing I'll show you as well. And I checked disable pack opening animations because it just helps speed up things. If you go into here, it literally just opens the pack straight away, and then you can just send it all to club. That's just a massive time save, to be honest. But if you go further down, you're going to have things like the sniping bot. You can import SBCs. But there's nothing else I really use. But it's just great for everything. You know, you go into the pack section, and all your pack stack, you can see exactly, especially if you're saving for team of the year, you can see how many packs you've got of each. You know, it's just a brilliant tool, and I don't know why EA don't have something similar built into this game, because it is such a good, I know why, they just don't want you to be able to do things as quickly as you're able to on PALETOOLS, but it is a brilliant tool, lads. I've been using it for such a long time. One other feature that I really love with this is, let's find a player that's on the market, and none of these players will be on the market. Let's go to Valverde. If you go find lowest price on the market, it will literally just bung up the lowest price there. So it's kind of like FUT bin built into one as well. It is a super, super, super clever bit of kit, lads. And you are missing out if you're not using it. Leave it in the comments if you use this. And if you have any questions about PALETOOLS, leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer anything you're struggling with. Don't use that sniping bot and I'll catch you in another one.